Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you are, I hope you're all doing fine. And let's have a look here on the charts. Let's move to the charts. Hello. What is this today? We're going to have a look and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, so let me put the music back. Here we are. Right. Let's have a look. What's going on here? So good morning, Kalimera everyone. So I would like to see your messages here popping up. That's looking good. Good morning to all. Good morning. There it is. Hey, your messages coming in front. Looking nice. Good morning, Lion King. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Welcome to another CIA episode. Right, we're gonna have a look and see what's going on here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. I hope you're all well. I'm going to give some more seconds, just a little bit for people to come and join us, for the notifications to go around. Right, okay, so let's have a look what's going on. Let's go to 12 hours that we always have a look at. Okay, so here's our range. Let me clear a little bit of space here. So let me take that down to minutes to make things a little bit more nice and clean. So let's take that away. There we are. And keep the chart as clean as possible, and I use the visibility option for that. So if I go to high time frame, I want to see certain things. When I go to lower time frame, I can see other things, so they don't interfere with each other. Okay, click save. Different colors today. Okay, this is part of the change. You see different theme, different colors. The reason is because I want to go forward, right? So we're going to have nice clean chart, easy to read, not to be painful on your eyes. Okay, and now I have, the CIA has its own identity, right? So this is what we're going to do. Okay, I love your feedback, so let me know if it's going to be looking better. It's not finalized. I'm playing around with the colors. I'm trying to find something that is more smoother for the lines, for the eyes as well. Anyway, back to this. Right, here we are. So we just losing, okay, for the time being, we're just losing once again the 50% of the gangster fee, which is the 95.8. Okay, so we're coming back to that conclusion that maybe we're going to attack this unfinished business. So going back to the daily, okay, and let me take that whole week and let's measure these from the very top to the very bottom. This is the very bottom. Did we break the 50%? Let's have a look. It looked like we touched the 50% over here. Okay, that daily candle came all the way down here, pushed all the way up. So the 50% of the imbalance kind of been taken out, but the price is still weak. It cannot hold above 95.8. We're still losing it. So is it going to go after liquidity? Imbalance is in play, but is it going to go after liquidity? Because we do have high leverage in the area. Okay, we have high leverage in the play. So let's go back to smaller time frame. Let's go down to 19 minutes and see what's going on a bit closer to that red line. What's going to happen? This is a red line. This is 95.8. Are we going to stay below it? Okay, are we going to still experience these downtrend? Okay, this is a turnaround. You can see that it's turning around and we have a curvature, and the curve is giving us lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so technically as microstructure. The structure is like we're trying to break this, this like I need a body to close below this for me to see a continuation as a strong continuation to the downside. Wicks are very good because this is a continuation breakout structure, right? It's a boss, so boss can be valid with a wick. So technically we've broken this, okay? So we are printing low lows, so most likely I don't see any reversal, okay? So far, maybe it's gonna find a weak point unless buyers are gonna come in and support this. Asia, yesterday we didn't have the US open, but Asia Tokyo decided to push up. So this is like, let me go to early hours this morning. So like, this is a 90 minutes. So this is midnight, okay, and this is 2 o'clock. Tokyo pushed the price up, okay, and then start pushing all the way down. And if I go down to minutes, you can see here what we have. This is a smaller time frame. The dotted lines are weekly range. The solid lines are the Monday range, okay? So here we have Monday range, and the first blue line here is Monday open, and this is Tuesday open. This is the daily open. So you can see that since Tokyo open pushed the price up, the rest of the Asia, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Singapore pushed the price all the way down. Now Asia closed and we are in the European section, and you can see that we are taking Monday low, okay? So we had some wicks below, and we need to see what's going to happen. It tapped inside that liquidity on the smaller time frame. It's a very bullish move, so that is going to influence, and we need to see what's going to happen. Is it going to break above the daily open? Yeah, are we going to go above the 95.8, which is the red line here? Or are we, are we going to bounce off from here and then carry on to break the Monday low? So right now it's attacking the Tuesday open. So you have, if I turn in this to a daily candle, I'm going to have a body that's going to be that big right now, okay? That's the body, that's the opening, this is the current price, and I have a wick above. So let me grab a line so I can design the wick. So I have a wick, it's going to be that high. This is the highest point, and from below this is the lowest point. So this is my daily candle right now, okay? It's a doji, okay? It's like 50-50, very small body with wicks either side, okay? So this is the current daily candle. This is how it looks today, okay? That's the way it is. So if I turn this to a daily, this is what type of a candle we're going to see. So going back to the daily, and what do you have? You see, you have a small body with a big wick up and below. This is your daily current candle, okay? It's overlapping the previous day. That's why we always break down the Monday range or the previous day, because you always travel within the previous day candle, okay? So it's bearish. This is the open, okay? So that's the open. That was the highest historical price. This is the lowest historical price for the time being, and this is the current price, okay? So you understand that you open here, you went all the way up, and then coming down again, and now you got pushed up again. So this is how you read the chart for you to understand what's happening within your daily range, okay? So we travel within the previous day range, and this is the Monday range, okay? That's why it's important. This is your Monday high, this is your Monday low, and Tuesday is within the Monday range, okay? And right now it's struggling on the daily open, okay? So Tuesday is acting as resistance, okay? We'll see. This is a smaller time frame. This is like 11 minutes, 5 minutes, kind of a day trading strategy approach. You wait for the Monday to be formed, and then you want to make a plan to see how the rest of the week is going to go. it's the same thing what we do with the gangster fib, only that now we don't have the percentages, the static percentage, right? Now we have different levels, okay, which is not equally distance between them, okay, right? So this is what we observe. Let's go a little bit and talk about Solana. All right, so let's go back to Solana, because Solana, what it did is broken structure here, which is good. I marked this one here, so maybe it's pushing up to the upside. But let me go to the higher time frame, and this is the result. Okay, we're expecting to get, on a smaller time frame, we're expecting to get a manipulation, and then distribution. So maybe it's going to be on the bigger scale, so that is your accumulation. Maybe this is going to be the manipulation. We'll see how far we'll go, and then later we may get the distribution. Now, however, this is a result of the meme coins. Okay, why Solana is bleeding so badly? Why after that it reached 295? So the maximum, it reached 295, almost 300. Okay, and since then it's bleeding. Why? Because all these big push to the up, it created a hype. Okay, it created a hype around meme coins. Everyone went bananas on meme coins, and then you have a lot of people doing a lot of ragging inside the meme coins. This week we've seen, yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was Sunday. I witnessed for the third time the same project to be ragged. Okay, and that was Beast. It was a fake one, like the other two. So for the third time, they created these meme coin named Beast, with a theme of the big YouTuber, the influencer Beast. And what they've done, they just pull the plug, okay, for 3 times in a row, and every time they make $1 million. Since he's reaching market cap 1 million, within 10 minutes, okay, they close the thing. It only lasts 10 minutes. So all these, it creates a negative effect. People that they're ragging the system, they're taking out the market cap from Solana. They're getting paid, so they pull the plug and they take the money from the system, the ecosystem. So Solana is getting the beating out of it. So very be careful, with any meme coins. Be very careful, especially in Solana, because it's bleeding. Okay, now we have also the Libra story. Okay, you know what happened with the Libra story, so no point for me to yeah, exactly. Libra rug didn't help either. No, it didn't. So they tried to do something good. They got influenced. They got carried away, so to say, a little bit, because even President of the United States did a meme coin, right? So we've got Trump, we've got Melania. So there you have it. People want to do the same thing, so they believe that if Trump can do it, and if that was beneficial, then why not Libra? But little he knew, and it just went to dust. Okay, so again, that was in Solana ecosystem, so it's getting really beaten up. So a lot of people are getting afraid, and this is a cascade effect. Okay, so let's hope so. Technically speaking, let's have a look here on this chart here, that maybe he wants to clear this one here and grab this liquidity, which is under 156. Okay, so let me have a closer look, and let's see if it's going to go all the way down to 156. So if we break this down to a smaller time frame, this is what we're trying to see. Is it going to hold the 165, which is the 50% of the range? Under 174 all the way down to 156, 165 is the 50%. This is a very big engulfing candle, right? Which is very bullish, but we will see if it's going to be short-lived or it's going to be an attempt to recover. Okay, a lot of people will see this as an opportunity that Solana is trying to recover. It's very cheap and they're trying to buy. Okay, it's sub 200. Okay, it went all the way down to 163 and it's pushing. We need to see if it's going to claim the levels. On a very small time frame, this is the this is the accumulation. It pushed to the outside. It did not stay. That happened live while I was closing the Greek version. I said it's popping out, wait for the retest. It fell and went all the way down. Okay, grab this liquidity and now it's pushing to the upside. Now we need to see if it's going to claim. This is kind of a dead zone. If you got that as a short, fine, but the only way, it went 50%. This is how far it went. Okay, in turnaround, it breaks through the range and now it's attacking 170. Okay, you need to be very careful. You broke structure. Okay, it's looking good. It broke structure. You may want to see another push to the upside, and then maybe it's going to come back to retest that order block that was created back here. So if I go to 15 minutes, let me go down to 50 minutes. The 50 minutes is the order block time frame. So you have this order block there. Okay, so you have an order block. So here's your order block. So maybe it wants to come down and retest that. So it's creating a fair value gap here. So maybe it's going to come down, pushing up, creating another fair value gap, and that will be, the retest. You don't want to fall under the red line. So maybe we'll see how that goes. Okay, if we're talking about smart money concept or microstructure concept, this is a kind of event that you would like to see before you're going to enter, right? Breaking the structure. So you have a choke and then you have a boss to give you a confirmation of the choke, then come back to confirm the choke, retest the choke, and then try to find an entry. Okay, so we're going to see that in time if it's going to play out like this. I'm not so sure because Asia closed, EU is not that really strong. We need to see what US is going to do. Okay, we see some wicks here. Technically you get a small cluster here, so we need to see what's going to happen. You can do the same thing with Solana, right? You can do the Monday range and see how Tuesday is doing and see where all the next levels are. Okay, this is the gangster fib on a higher time frame, and we break down levels. This is the basic stuff. This is the foundation. If you wanted to go a little bit more let's say into advanced side, then you can do the Monday range approach. Okay, it's going to be a little bit tougher, but the conditions are exactly the same with the gangster fib. Okay, the only difference is that the levels are not equal, but you have to react from level to level. Okay, and then you have to understand the market structure psychology. What's going on. You need to read the signs. Okay, you need to work a little bit harder on the Monday range. Okay, if you get used to the gangster fib and you are very good with it and you know what's going on, then be my guest and we can talk about the Monday range approach. It's exactly the same, different levels. Okay, let me see the indicators here. So on the 12 hours, we reached the really bottom. RSI is really under the 50s. It's going down to 27. ASO, maybe it's going to turn. We'll see. Okay, we're going to see. We'll just give it a bit more time and see if we're going to face a cross up. So far, the fast RSI is hit bottom 0. It cannot print any lower. That doesn't mean it's turning. Okay, it means that it has still a momentum to the downside. The fast line follows 385. Okay, so we need to see the fast line crossing up the slow one. Okay, before we're going to reach to this point. Look at that on the 12 hours. You have a cross down. Okay, and you have RSI on the extreme. Okay, above 80, and it's really printing red overbought signal here. So a cross down, that was a good signal for you to go down, and since then you are still in a downtrend. Okay, treat it as still as a downtrend. Let's see, if this is going to be the turnaround. Okay, on longer run, you need to pass a red line. Shorter time, use a shorter time and see if you can catch an early move on the smaller time frames. Okay, be careful with Solana. Nothing is over yet. So far, on the 45 minutes looking good. On 11 minutes, is trying to see what's going to happen with this level, okay, which is almost 170-ish. Okay, this is about Solana. Be careful. It's still in the downtrend. It hasn't reversed. Maybe this is possible the beginning of the reversal, but it still has a lot of time to prove to you. Okay, now Bitcoin is fighting with the daily open, Tuesday open. Okay, and this has happened to be the 50% of the gangster fee, which is the 95.8. Okay, if you want to go strictly with the Monday range, I can hide the big gangster fib, hide it. There it is. It's all gone, and now all you have is a Monday range and the previous week. Okay, the previous weekly levels and the Monday range. That's it. All you have. These are all the lines that you have available to you. So there you have it. You are fighting with Tuesday open. Are you going to find support here, or are you going to lose it? If you're going to lose it, then you're going to attack again your Monday low. Okay. Otherwise, if it's going to find support, go to smaller time frame. If it's going to find support and bounce and leave, then it's going to attack the Monday open. That happens to be the Monday 50% as well. Okay. So you just go level by level. That's what it is. Okay. You just need to understand where is the liquidity. Now you have liquidity down here. You have liquidity up there. You got liquidity up here. Okay. And you have more liquidity up here. So now you know the levels. Okay. And just, be patient, go to smaller time frame. You can do 1 minute. As I said, you have to work hard on this one. Okay, create your range. Here's your range. Monitor the range and see what's going to happen. If it breaks, make sure that it's going to do a retest. Okay, otherwise, if you lose the daily open, if you lose that range, then you know that you're going to target Monday low. And how much that in the percentage? From here to there, it's a 0.4. You are super zoomed in on 1%. Do not expect on Bitcoin to see big numbers. 0.4, you can do that on 10x, that is your 4%. Okay, do it on 20x, that is your 8%. So yeah, don't expect big numbers, but you can do the same approach on any token. Okay. Right, now let's go to some information. Let's go and bring some websites out here. Let's have a look very quickly to see where we stand. Okay, the clocks, we only have to buy open London and Frankfurt. Okay, Asia is officially closed. Even Forex is having a dip. Okay, it's not only Solana, it's not only Bitcoin. You can see the currencies are dropping. A small pause, so to say, on EDX. Your stocks pushing up, commodities dropping down. Okay, so that's the overall, everything is kind of red. Okay, let's go have a look on the calendar. We have a small change. The US president talk is not going to happen today, Tuesday. It moved to Wednesday, 4:00 a.m. my local time. So it's going to be really, really early in the morning. Okay, my time. So it's going to be very late. It's going to be like, yeah, the time is correct. It's 11:37. So if that is correct, then 4:00 my time is going to be way after the US session. Towards, he's going to speak towards the Asian session. Okay. Bubbles, the daily, obviously everything is red apart from Maker, MNT, TKX. Okay, everything is on the negative. Even Phantom is like 3.6. Gonna have a look and see. Alt season, are we in the alt season? 45%. Again, we're still in the middle. Okay, it is not alt season, so whatever Bitcoin is doing, the alts will follow. Okay. I see a message here says Solana could still pull a low high. Correct. That's why you need to wait and see what's going to happen with the structure. be careful with the, when you compare smaller time frames with the bigger time frames. I've said in Discord you can do split screens, you can see both at the same time, so you don't get the DC oriented. Okay, have a look on the monthly. We are still low. We are under 25. We're on the Bitcoin season, so to say, based on the monthly chart. Okay, so let's see if things will turn around, still pushing to the upside. Okay, so let's see if that's going to move. Still in Bitcoin. Trading coins, let me refresh this. Right, ACH still on the top as a daily trading coins. Okay, so it has a high trading volume, so a daily top winner, and also market cap is looking very well. And look at the price here. You can see that the price pushed all the way up. Okay, second one, Hype. Okay, Hype is on the move. Currently it's dropping, but it had that spike up. Okay, we're gonna have a look at this. CoinGecko is talking about Aptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Filecoin, Hype, IP, Jupiter, Mantra, Ondo, Sonic, the previous Phantom, Solana, Sui, and Trump. Okay, the past 1 hour is only minor digits there. IP did 18% on the day. Okay, it's one of the strongest out there. Coin market cap is talking about ACH, 27.6% on the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Hype, Solana, and Zebek, 22% on the day. Okay. Top winner, ACH, DAR, MRS, Tribe, UNX. Okay. Highly trading volume. That's the one that we would like to pay attention. ACH, CVC with Civic, Hype, Jupiter, MNT, and WITH. So trading the last 30 days, we lost Trump, so it's not trading today, so it lost the strike. You had 5 days in a strike in a row, they lost that one. So ACH, Hype, Jupiter, keep an eye on these ones. Okay, let's go on the heat map. Let's have a look. Let me reset on the 4 hours. Let's see who is moving on the 4 hour. Okay, LDR is on the move, Tau is on the move, Swarm is on the move, AGLD, a couple of days that, for a few days it's moving to the upside. Peeping, another one that is running right now. Okay, let me go down to 1 hour, and you can see that 2 hours ago everything was red, everything was dropping down. Okay, 2 hours ago everything was flaring down, everything was red. Now everything is pushing up. Okay, so Filecoin is moving up. Any big trails, let me see. ARC is pushing up. Let's see. Triple V is pushing up. Okay, Griffin pushing up. Zerebro is pushing up. Who else? Let's see, who has a strong trail. AMB has a strong trail. Pippin has a strong trail. Ava AI has a strong trail. This is on the 1 hour. Okay, so you can have a look, open the charts on those ones and have a look what's going on. Okay, usually I like the 12 hours. Here it is, all red. Flares. Okay, got flares in the sky. Swarms is pushing up. SEH is pushing up. Look at the big trails. Okay, BAN already moved to the overboard. Well, moving towards the overboard area. MKR Maker is on the move. Zebra at a very low. It's turning around. Okay, ARK right now is dropping. Remember the spike that we had the other day. Remember, something that goes very fast up, it comes down very fast as well. So yeah, you can see that majority of them are flaring down. Okay, not many go up, so you can use that on a bigger time frame for you to get the overall and go down to 1 hour to see what you can trade now. Okay, cryptocurrency, let me refresh the page. It was open since this morning, so Liquidations. Majority of the longs got liquidated. 82%. It was 86 previously, but 82 right now. 281 million been liquidated of that drop. Okay, average RSI 39 is very weak. It's good. Alt-season index 45. We've seen this before. Gainers and losers. Let's have a look. ACH on the 24 hours. Let me go down to 12 hours. Let's minimize that a little bit. Swarms 11% on the last 24 hours. ACH 9%. IP 8%. Broccoli 7%. Waves 6%. Maker 5%. Okay, go down to 1 hour or 30 minutes and see who's moving. Flock 6%. Broccoli 3%. AI 16 3.7%. Griffin 3% on the last 30 minutes. Okay, so Triple V 3.7, ARC 3%, Ponke 2.9%. So these are the gainers. Losers, Hype is on the move to the downside. Aero is on the downside. Cat is on the downside. API 3 down. Troy is down. Right, so you know the game. The higher the time frame, the better conviction you have. Okay, don't try to chase the pump. If you see a correction, grab the correction. Okay, if you see a continuation, draw the lines and see how that goes. Let's have a look a little bit the heat maps here. Let's remove the low leverage and leave the high leverage up there. So yep, so it was out. So there you have it. The prices here, you have loads of high leverage to the downside. Okay, so if the price goes higher, it will liquidate all these people. If it goes lower, it will liquidate all these longs. Okay, this is on Binance. On Gate, you have the same idea. Lots of liquidations on the higher, so these are shorts. Let's go on Bybit. Bybit is kind of in the middle, both sides. Let's see Bitget. Bitget, they going short heavily. Look at that, 475 million in Bitget on the price 97. If it goes down to 90, if it goes all the way up to 97, it will liquidate 475. Jeez, that's a lot of money there. So yep, don't gamble. You know the story, you know the strategy here. Okay, Bitcoin exchange liquidation map on Bitcoin. On ETH, ooh, look at that. A lot of people shorting on ETH. No trust on ETH, right? People shorting. Shame on them. Solana, let's have a look. Look at that. Okay, lots and lots of liquidations. Everybody's shorting Solana. That's why you see Solana dropping. Look at that, all these shorts, right? XRP, let's have a look. Yeah, heavy weight on XRP on shorts as well, and that is going to act as a magnet sooner or later, right? The price will go all the way up there to kill all these orders, right? Look at that. Doge, right? BNB. So you have a lot of, lots of shorts open with high leverage. Look at that, LTC. Right, so that we're going to use that as a reverse engineering here, and we understand this is a big magnet, so it has a good reason why the market wants to go higher. The fear and greed index yesterday was 51 neutral, now it's going 47. Still stays in a neutral band, but it's dropping, right? So here is your Binance. This is your Bitcoin on index, not in Binance. This is your daily open, and it's fighting. It's losing that. It's trying to lose that range. It's trying to come up, and let's see, if we can manage to stay above. All right, we'll get some time there. We give it some time and see how that goes. Okay, if it's gonna fail going above the 50%, that's gonna be more bearish. If it wants to push to the upside, let's see. It's creating a small channel here, right? Let's see what it's gonna do, right? That's why always, is it gonna fight with the daily open? Is it gonna find the support? It's gonna be rejected. It's gonna go lower. Just wait and see what's gonna happen with this cluster. Now it's creating a cluster. If you ignore that spike up there, right? If you're gonna ignore these, let's see, is in the expansion. The waves are getting bigger and bigger. Let's see which way it's gonna go. Okay. If you find an opportunity, trade it. Okay, just be careful. Have the conditions, have them very, very strict. Okay, if you want to go long, okay, and you want to go, let's say, outside of the range, okay, then make sure that you have a stop loss outside of the range. Okay, if we're gonna break the range, then most likely it's gonna get invalidated. Okay, you're supposed to go higher, you're supposed to stay out of the range. So if that's gonna play, that's gonna be your setup. Okay, if you see it coming back down, then it's invalidated. It means it's not the right time for you to go up. And this is very, very small time frame, 1 minute. Okay, same conditions. The risk that you're putting down is 0.05. Okay, and the gains are 0.48. Okay, trying to keep it nice and simple. Practice the in and outs. Okay, practice the in and outs. Right. Any tokens that you would like to see, and we have a various talk today. Approach, higher time frame, smaller time frame, and the range. I spoke about this because I see the questions inside the Discord, so that was a good chance to do a demonstration. Right, and anyone can see the stream later. This is Solana. Solana is finding 170 as an area of resistance. All right, let's go to 1 minute. There you have it. All right, this is what you have on Solana. So if you got that in, it's trying to come down to retest. It did not go all the way down. So that is your target, right? It's holding, right? It comes down, it pushed up, got rejected. Let's see if it's gonna hit your TP. But in general, if you took that trade from the break of the range, okay, is 2.15%. You 10x that one, there is your 21%. Nice and easy. I'm checking the messages. Right, let's have a look. So that's it. Yeah, I mean, you go step by step, you go level by level, you go to smaller time frames, and you monitor it, and you just be very, very strict with your rules. Okay, this is the only way you can do it. Be strict with the rules and go level by level. Right, you have the levels, you mark them up, you have the range, and see how far it will go. Now, because it's a 1 minute, you will have multiple candles here, right? Maybe it's going to do something like this, maybe it's going to do this. It's going to take some time, but if you look in 1 hour, you probably see one candle. Okay, but if you're going to 1 minute, you're going to see 60 candles, right? 60 candles equals to 1 hour candle. So it just price goes up and down, and you just need to be careful and just to be strict with your rules and say, hey, this is my entry, my stop loss is going to be the red line. If you break that red line, it's invalid and my TP is going to be up there. Will it go in one go? Maybe sometimes it will. No, it's doing a correction maybe another time. Okay, so just follow the structure. Okay, and see, you know, so far it broke that structure, which is good. So it broke that structure, and let's see, you know, it's trying to go above now. It's holding above that structure, so it wants to continue, you know, just go with the flow. Okay, and once you hit the level, take the profits and then, you know, move to another trade. Right, make sure that you book or bank, if you want to call it that way. Make sure you book your profits, right? Make sure you know, put them back in your wallet and then compound your position and have the same approach. Okay, same approach, same conditions, and you can compound your position, because in the end of the day, this is what you want to do. You want to compound your position. You make sure you have a big positions with low leverage as possible. Okay, let's have a look on XRP. Okay, I see a lot of people still interested in XRP, so okay, let's bring this up. Right, okay, no, that's XLM, sorry, I apologize for that. Right, so here we are. So XRP on the high time frame 90 minutes, you see that it lost the 50%, the $2.75, and since then it's dropping down and just lost now the 260, and it's dropping lower. You have this influence here, okay, this liquidity, and so you're asking yourself, is it going to be strong enough to reclaim 260, or is it going to found as, you know, as a resistance and carry down? We've seen the heat map. So XRP, they were sorting. There's a lot of high leverage to the downside. Okay, so if you want to break this level down as well, let me remove this old range here. So let me extend to extension 2 and reverse that, and here we are. Let me expand a little bit the line so they don't get in our way. Go to the right, thank you sir. You come to the right as well. There you have it. Cool. So there you have it. Okay, so the question is, are we going to reclaim 260? Is going to, or this liquidity down here, will that be that strong enough to push the price up? Look at that huge bullish candle. So if that's going to be strong enough to reclaim 267, we'll see. Okay, let me make sure that the numbers are matching. I don't see that they're matching, so let's go to 34 up there. Here we are. And at the bottom it's not matching, so make sure that the top is matching. 46 has to go to 51. Here it is. Now the numbers are closer. Okay, that's good. That's locked. Let me lock that one as well. So there you have it. Right, so XRP is still in a downtrend. So it's creating low lows and low highs. So this is a key level now. It's a big zone, 260, right? 290, 260, 230. So this is your, you know, two zones, and you question yourself now: is XRP going to be strong enough to claim 260? Okay, still in a downtrend. Okay, you're gonna go even to a smaller time frame and see what's going to do here. Okay, so this is what you want to see. If it's going to fail, okay, maybe it's going to come up a little bit and then start failing, you can take that trade and come down to this level. Okay, if not, if it's not going to drop that line, maybe you're going to see coming up and trying to, you know, deviate a little bit and then stay here, right, and then continue to the upside like Solana did. Okay, so yeah, keep this a little bit in mind. Solana, let's have a look. Okay, what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin claimed the daily level. Nice. So Bitcoin's claiming the daily level. What's the next target? Monday open. So we had the Tuesday open, right? Reclaimed the daily open, and now probably he's going to attack the Monday open or the 50% of the Monday, which is the mid-range, both at the same time. Okay, and a little bit higher, the red line over there, it's the weekly mid. Okay, there it is, Monday mid, and this is your weekly mid. Okay, so there you have it, nice and easy. Okay, now we spoke about XRP. This is the next target. You need to monitor what's going to do with the green line. Still in a downtrend, but maybe it's going to do a rally up. If you see a rally, why not take the opportunity as a scalping, small trades as a day trader. Okay, hype. Let's bring hype. Right. Okay. It's out of the lines. Let's bring these babies here. Here we are. Can I bring these lines as well? Yeah, why not? They're already inside the zone that we're interested. Here we are. Let me push this level further out. I mean, this is 11 minutes, so let's zoom in a little bit. Right, and you lost the top level, $25. You lost at $24, so it's on its way down to 22. Right, look to the left a little bit, and you have liquidity down here. So, yeah, you've got room for 1-2 trades. Levels to go lower. Still in the downtrend though. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. So yeah, Hive, it was on the chart that we looked earlier on the website, that it has a high volume, trading volume, and you need to watch out for this level. These levels, go level by level and see how that goes. It's a big drop. It's a big drop. I mean, how long did it drop? I mean, for it's like 8% on it since this morning, 10:42. So 8% on in 2 hours. Is it going to do, a coil up? We'll see. It's going to do a rally up and try to recover. What time that happened? Early hours this morning, it pushed all the way up. Look at that. Huge pump over there. So that's why the big hype behind it, 9%. And this is heavy, heavy volume trading. Look at that, how small candles you have here. Yeah, it's been raging for for some time here, very small candles, and boom, you have a big push to the up, and now it's coming down. Okay, so you are in the dead zone right now, and see what's going to happen. It's going to claim the 50% of that zone, that red line. It's going to claim it, or it's going to find like a resistance and coming down and break that. So this is your dead zone for the time being. If you open the chart right now. So let's have a look on 90 minutes and see the structure a little bit and see what's going on. Always look to the left and see what it's doing. So you are inside the imbalance. So it's getting influence now, a bullish influence from this imbalance. It's a heavy shorting here going on. So there is a high possibility that it's going to continue. It's going to fail to go above 24. And there is a high possibility with that big momentum here, there's a big possibility that it's going to go down to 22-ish, 23. This is what it looks like, okay? Unless, I don't think so, but unless it's going to be strong enough to come and go above 24. We need to see, but if it's going to resist 24, then it's going to go lower. So that's why you need to, it's a good idea for you to have split screens like this one here and have the same token on different time frames. So if you want to have, let's say, the left one on the 90 minutes, so you can see the whole structure to make sure that it's working as a reminder for you to look on the left what's going on. And here you can have the 1 minute, it's fine, 2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever you want. And you see the same levels, same red line there. Okay, you just want to make sure that you have a continuation, you see what's going on, you see the levels, you don't lose it, and then you just go level by level. Okay, you just have split screens only for you to make sure that you see things, you don't forget things. Okay, right, Filecoin. Okay, let's do Filecoin, why not? Okay, okay, this is a bigger time frame than 19 minutes. Let me expand that. You can see that it broke out of the range, came back, pushed all the way up, fell, and then it came back. I mean, you can see what's going on the bigger structure, right? It broke out of the range, went all the way up to the top, straight away, comes down, bounce on the top of the range. It gives you a second chance for you to go higher, and then it lost that red, the green line. It lost it in resistance, and then still come down, and even got inside the range, and finally broke it from the other side. Okay, it's very that's why I say it's very important for you to keep the high time frame for you to see what's going on. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you very much. You stay here where you are. So yeah, this is the levels. Expand them a little bit to the right, and if you want, because this is the 1 minute now, what you can do, you can break these levels a bit lower, okay, and bring this down here, and you can see that the levels I do now, you see them on the right screen as well, so kind of cool. So let me make sure that I have the numbers correctly. 475, 75, and the top one needs to be 149. There it is. And there you have your levels, right? If you want to make it a bit thicker, make it stronger, there it is, number 2, and here are your lines. Okay, there are your lines. The same, those lines are going to be followed on your screen on the right. So here it is. Okay, it's trying to give you an understanding that this is acting support, push all the way up, came down, touch the support, big candle to the upside, but no, it was resistant to come lower, deviation, push one more time up, you have a double top, it's kind of looking weak here, right? All these highs are getting lower and lower, so it's going to get pushed to the downside once again, right? I assume that we're going to lose a 32 cents here. It doesn't look like it's going to be an engulfing candle. Okay, and engulfing candle has to cover everything of the previous candle. So it doesn't look to be an engulfing candle. We have a deviation. Let's see. I think it's going to go lower. Filecoin for the time being. Okay, still in a downtrend though. Look at that. I mean, I'm zooming out on the 19 minute. Let me go to 12 hours. It's a clear indication that Filecoin still goes down. Okay, don't try to guess where it's going to turn around. Just the trying to see if you can find. Let me expand that. Let's go to that to 0 and see if you can find strong levels. This is all you need, right? You need to make sure that you find strong levels. Right, there you have it. So is this level going to be like holding a good support? What's the next level down there? 16,475. Okay, and this is on 12 hours. Still in the downtrend, still going down. Don't try to guess where it's going to stop. Going with the flow. If it wants to go lower, grab it. Simple as that. Okay, have both time frames side by side for you to day trade it. Okay. Right. I'm going to keep it nice and short today, around 45 minutes. I don't want to take more of your time, and I'm going to be a little bit available, let's say for another 45 minutes inside Discord. So let's go see the charts inside Discord. Okay, so thank you very much for the today's update. I hope you find some valuable information. I hope you get oriented correctly, and I shall see you around. Take care. Bye bye.